was 7 years old, my daddy showed me the path to be a doctor can be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a long, tough road, but we thought we were tougher, pushing each other out the way as pre-meds we would suffer. By senior year I bought a suit for interviews. My mother was so confused because her son had turned into a gunner. Once I was 20 years old, my daddy told me, don't be a PCP like me, do Durham please. Once I was 20 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. Be a healer, take the time to know my patient's story. That subspecialty glory just always seemed to bore me. To make health primary, that passion always seemed to draw me. Soon I was 30 years old, trapped in a system that sucks souls. Insurance, CHR, Press Ganey own me. Soon I'll feel 80 years old. See one goal, Health 2.0's a failure, but I know with all our voices we can make it greater. I got my team with me, our time is now, not later. We love our patients, hate the system, let's unbreak it major. Once I was 40 years old, our story unfolds. I was finally shown Health 3.0 before me. Once I was 40 years old. Old. Our practice full grown. We've touched thousands of lives, but we're still learning. Soon I'll be 50 years old. I still marvel at this life, my wife and children all me. And so I tell them how I'm touched by all my patient stories. I got my colleagues with me, we relive that med school glory. And those we've lost along the way, my brothers, I'm still sorry. Soon I'll be 60 years old, my daddy'd be proud of his son. Remember why we live this life, to make a better one. I made a man so happy when I saved his little son. I hope my children follow daddy into medicine. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Will I look back on my road and see a job I did? Hell no, I'll see a calling. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. And will I look back on the road and see a job I did? Hell no, I'll see a calling. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Once I was 7 years old, my daddy showed me the path to be a doctor can be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. Once I was 7 years old.